Hello and welcome back for another installment of Let's Play Destiny. I am Decepticon Rampage, and here we are back on Mars, finishing up the last few missions for the main portion of the story. So, how's everybody been? I'm doing good. Been busy, but, that's been the story of my life recently. Sorry that this episode's going up a little bit later than normal this week. I've just had other things come up and didn't have time to record it before Wednesday to put this up, so you get probably this should be going up on Saturday, I think. Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. So I think we're dealing with the Vex popping up on Mars in this episode, in this chapter here.
There's reports of one not too far from here.
So, let's see. Yeah, we're definitely approaching the end game here. At least before the real meat and potatoes of Destiny comes in.
Before Mars becomes one of their machines.
But if nothing else, I'd like to at least have the story finished up here, and then, like I mentioned on some of the last couple episodes, that I was planning on probably, taking a break for a while and then coming back to it later on to finish up the story missions for the, what do you call them? The DLC add-ons for Dark Below and the House of Wolves. So, which House of Wolves has been a very good set of missions and whatnot. I like the new additions that they brought into the game. Just wish I could find anyone to play with, because I never have anyone to play Prison of Elders, so I never get any of the new gear. I'm still stuck at level 32 with all my characters. It's very disappointing. It's like, I wanna be 34. It's so easy. I could do it, but it's just there's certain things about the missions that just make it difficult to do solo. It's mostly the secondary objectives as you start getting into the certain rounds on there. But I don't know. Trying to arrange now to get the raids, so I can actually go in and play the raids too. Because if you haven't heard, well, if you're unfamiliar with the Destinies, there's some year one bonuses coming out here very soon. Or, well, it's an exclusive emblem for people who have completed the certain objectives. There's a list of 10 objectives. And one of those objectives involves having completed the 2 existing raids on hard, which I have not done, just because I never have anyone to play with. So, yay, bounty done. But I'm looking. I should have. Well, we're trying to get a group arranged to run through those. I think that's the only objective I don't have out of that list. So, here's hoping, because I would really love to do the Vault of Glass and what is that? What the hell is the other one? Crota's End? Yeah, Crota's End. I would love to do those missions, but I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good at the game, but just not. I mean, I honestly, it's been a while since I've attempted Crota's End a couple times, but never enough to actually. I've never really been serious about it. Ha, die, all of the things. Oh, they're all shooting me. Why must they shoot me? Vicious monsters. Hiya. Stab you in the eye. Actually, it's... They don't have... That's not their... They don't really have eye. Well, they do have a glowing eye, but... Oddly enough, that's not their weak point. Can't strike the weak point for massive damage. Oh, I didn't have my thing recharged. Figured it was recharged by now. But I was mistaken. Have a grenade. I was like, I'm pretty sure I can throw that and... Or I can shoot it and make it blow up. Okay, out of the darkness. And from the darkness there came a light. I think I've said that quote before. In an episode here and there. Since there's so much darkness and themed in this game. And if you're unaware, that is from... Wait, did that not kill... Either that or my thing does not make it where it causes the enemies that I kill with that to explode. Oh, wow, that was a terrible throw. Oh my god, they're just everywhere. Ha 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 ha. Hi, Cyclops. Leader of the X-Men. Oh, speaking of X-Men, I don't know if anybody out there is an avid comic fan, but I have recently been picking up. I'll admit, most of the time when I buy comics, I generally just buy stuff. I buy stuff that's for the Transformers series. You know, for their main books. They have 3 running right now. They have the regular Transformers one, and then they have this just... It used to be called Robots in Disguise, now it's just Transformers. And then they have More Than Meets the Eye, which is some of my favorite comic reading ever. It's just so good. I mean, if you enjoy... If you have any enjoyment of Transformers and you haven't checked out IDW's Transformers More Than Meets the Eye comic book, I would recommend it because they're fantastic. I can't recommend them enough. Other than a few like issues here and there where it might misstep every once in a while, but for the most part, it's just solid. But anyway. Like I said, normally I just buy those, and I there's a couple other comics I buy on a semi-regular basis, but I usually don't buy anything from Marvel or DC, just because there's so much history when it comes to that kind of stuff to have to know to get involved in it in those stories. Oh come on! I thought he was going to keep going that way. Hiya. But right now they're doing the Secret Wars, which is technically the 3rd Secret War, I believe. There was, I think, one in the 80s and then one in like the maybe late 90s, I think it was. And then, are they just circling? Damn circles. Had nothing to circling. Oh yeah, we can pick up a gold chest while we're here too. I don't know that I've gotten any of the gold chests on Mars
They have transfer gates
at this point.
Shut them down.
No, not the transfer gate. Hiya. Oh, come on! I hate trying to hit Vex with my knife. It never works. Give me that thing. Hiya, have a grenade, transfer gate. Yay, I killed it. so many things. Some for you. Some for you. Okay. Okay, so yeah, right behind there's the transfer gate. If you come back this way and come into this little room and follow this down, hey, look, it's a gold chest. That is one of the things that you have to that are the requirements to get in that year 1 emblem. Is you have to have found all 20 gold chests. Which, you know what, I think you know, I think there's plenty of guides out there, but I've talked about before trying to get back into doing more what do you call them? Like got video guide or achievement guides and stuff like that.
Up ahead.
And I mean, I suppose I could do that. I could whip one of those up pretty quick. The only problem is the fact that I don't have... I'd have to run through with a character and not have collected any of the chests. Which I suppose I could... Well, I wish I had somebody else I could just play through with. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll look at that. It almost kind of makes me wish I hadn't... Oh, of course I missed. Oh, hello. Okay, anyway, but yeah, back to the X-Men. the wild tangent I got off on. A wild tangent has appeared. It has derailed the conversation. Oh wow, that was a miss. Oh. And then a waste of a shot. So, I wasted 2 shots, great. Anyway, part of the Secret Wars, the thing I like is the fact that there's been all these various, you know, storylines over the years, and then the Secret Wars is kind of like a celebration of those, bringing all those worlds and having them coexist. So you have, like, the X-Men of the Age of Apocalypse, and you have X-Men 92, which is the one I was kind of getting to, which is a great read, and it just has that feel like the old X-Men series on Fox, you know, the 90s X-Men series. It almost makes me wish that there was a Spider-Man one too, or at least that version of Spider-Man existed in the Secret Wars. I think that would be cool.
Check it out.
But like this week I picked up the aforementioned Age of Apocalypse, and I picked up Spider Island, and what was the other one?
Something is calling them back from the Black Garden.
Oh, Civil War. And it's just kind of neat to see these new versions of these stories that have played out already. Just, you know, like I said, it's just a new take on these existing storylines, and I think that's cool. And it makes for a fun read that you can just jump into and have fun with. Why did I get that one? Oh, maybe that was one that came in the chest? I don't know. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh well. And it's done. Okay. Man, so many upgrades. Yay! I love upgrades. And now we're about halfway to... Ooh, new boots. Aw, they're shitty boots. Curse you, shitty boots! But anyway, okay, so that was that chapter in the story. So we've slowed the incursion of the vile Vex invading Mars. So, or there was something that was calling them home, as the Dinklebot happened to mention. So anyway, next time we will head back down to Mars for a Cabal mission. So we already have our... We could go ahead and go on for Black Garden. We also need to do the strike for this set here, but we'll do that. We'll probably go ahead and take care of the Buried City, then head on to the strike, and then finish up with the Black Garden. So 3 more episodes to go, and we'll be done. So, thank you guys again for joining me for this episode of Let's Play Destiny. I've been Decepticon Rampage, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.